Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you like any of the products that you're about to see me use, do head over to my shop at artfulstampin.co.uk, and you'll be able to pick up any of these, pop them into your basket and get them delivered directly to your house if you live in the UK, Germany, France, Austria and Holland. Yes, there we go. That's all of the regions. So today I'm going to be doing a quick Masculine Monday one sheet wonder. I've picked out a couple of stamp sets that I'd like to use, and I hope you'll find this inspiring. So I like to stamp all over a sheet and then cut it up and use it as either background papers or as a focal point to my card making. Also, if you enjoy sharing what you make, do head over to Artful Stampin Space, which is a place that you can share what you've made, and yeah, we can kind of all interact, really. It's quite a nice little group. So hello everybody, hi Steph, hi Francine, Anne-Marie, Vicky, Denise and Linda, lovely to see you guys. Right, so I think I'm only just going to do one tonight, guys, because I've got a class in the morning, and I want to be refreshed in the morning. Hi Matthew, nice to see you. Hi Janice. Right, let's get started with this one. And in my head at the moment, I've got an idea for having some stripes and then having some leaves. So a very kind of methodical process this one's going to be. And then we'll just see how it turns out. So I have had an idea of using this stamp in a kind of herringbone fashion. I guess slightly mimicking even that design there, but have it a little bit more spaced, have it a bit more open. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Might even have a little practice on some scrap. Not just do it on. Okay, so the idea is that you do kind of something like that. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, let's just go for it. It is after 10 o'clock here. Actually, it's 11:15. Ah, that's why I'm only going to do one tonight. Okay, so this is kind of, I don't even know how to describe this stamp. It's got stripes in it, but they are broken stripes. So obviously very defined as lines. So I'm just aiming the middle of the stamp to meet the end of the previous one. And that's how we're ending up with this very distinctive design here. Oh, nearly tea time. What are you having for tea? Oh yes, you went on to daylight savings. In Canada, isn't it? They've gone on to daylight savings as well. No, hold on, that won't be right. Hold on, that one. I'm just having a think, what have I missed out? There we go. Oops. So I'm using rich razzleberry here, and I don't know how dark it's coming across to you guys, but oh, Arizona doesn't take part. That's interesting. I'd love to know the history behind that. Yes, it could go slightly oriental. Yeah, you're right. No, that's it now, I think. yeah, we'll just stick with that. Right, let me clean off my stamp. Good evening. Hi, Wendy. So this is a stamp set that I have had quite a while, apart from when it was at my sister's house. So it's before the cling came in, actually, the cling mount. But it's a great one with this lovely leaf, all these lovely leaf images. Also this great little, it's almost like rice falling. I quite like it. And this sort of, I call it barcode effect. This one here, that's quite good as well for men's cards. Right, now this would be interesting. How do we keep the shape? How do we keep the design quite... I still want it to be very uniform, but the design I have here isn't. Maybe just do it in a row. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, just do it in a row. Yes, rattan. Yeah, it does remind me a bit of rattan too. Like a basket weave type thing. I feel like I need another bit of purple in that corner. Because when I look at all these other leaves, they all have... There we go. Yep. Right, let's see what else we can fit in here. There's this fabulous spiky leaf. Oh yeah, that fits in beautifully there. Yeah, great wallpaper design. It's actually really therapeutic to do designs like this, because once you've decided where everything goes, you just keep repeating it. And yeah, I did a little bit of stamping this morning with my craft group, and there was a new lady, and one of the ladies last week had used the... I can't remember the name of the kit now. It's the one where you colour it in, and it's got some black and white striped card. It's got some vellum leaves. It's in the current catalogue, that card kit. And there's some nice little sort of floral stamps. And she wanted to decorate her envelope. Well, the lady next to her watched me as I stamped on this envelope, because this lady had only got use of one arm, so I was helping to stamp so that she could colour it in. Well, the one who was watching was just like, wow, wow. So I think next week I'm going to have to take some stamps for her to play with, because she looked absolutely like amazed. She was like, it was like magic appearing before her eyes. And I guess that's the lovely thing about stamps, really. It's that, you know, it's just this simple little movement, and every time you do it, you get this pattern appear on your table, not table, paper. And it isn't magic. We know what it is. It's ink, but it's just that immediate satisfaction of it being there, you know. It's just fab. Lots of happy, yes, lots of happy. Right, that's quite nice and full. Yeah, that's it. It is about repeat patterns. Okay, so we've got some smoky slate to go on somewhere. And I could perhaps use some of this. Hi Vanessa, nice to see you. I saw Mary has gone to Singapore. I was quite green with them until I remember the length of the flight. Oh, Mary who? Should I know this Mary? I know, but Denise, is that going to make it less masculine? What do you think? I'll be guided by you. It's supposed to be Masculine Monday, you see, so a card that would suit someone who likes a masculine style. Right, now this bit of what I would term as fragment looking thing is more of an organic shape. But I think the design can probably take it. I'm just going to do it. Just do it. Hope for the best. I'm just going to insert them into these sections here. So pick a section and then just repeat it basically. The Mary that's in Liz's team with me. Ah, okay. Now I'm wondering if... No, that shouldn't have another one, should it? No, it'd be over there. So what am I missing from that? Feels like something's missing from there. Maybe another leaf. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Right, now, so this time I'm going to go that way with this stamp. Hi, Ingrid. That is very true, Martina. Oh, tell us about the cat episode. Have we heard about this before? Oh, that does. It feels less Spartan now. That looks better, doesn't it? Oh, wow. 14 days self-isolation. Oh, yikes. Right, what was I going to... Oh, the flower. Well, I've got Petal Pink here, which is not quite orange, but it's a paler. Sorry, this is a non-stamp. I don't very rarely use non-Stampin' Up blocks. Oh no, it is a Stampin' Up block. It's from a kit. It felt like a non-Stampin' Up one because it's not got the bevel on it, but anyway, this is Petal Pink, so it's like a pale orange. Yeah, it is very pale. Hi, Christine. you see it now? The pale petal pink. Oops, which direction am I going with this one? Hi, Jamie. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Scarlett. Oh, I did that bit wrong there, but never mind. No one will ever know. By the time you've cut it all up and everything, it'll be fine. Now, I'm wondering, what about a little flower in between some of this leafage, foliage? Oh, go on. Just stick it in there. I've done it now. Thank you, Matthew. Now, remind me, Matthew, where are you from? Are you the gentleman from Australia? It's like a ghost flower. I like that, the ghost flower. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Yeah. Right, I think just a little rice. I want to call them ricicles. The little falling rice rain. In maybe grey. Let's see what happens. And now with this, I'm going to go slightly more free fall, but I just want to scatter these in and about the leaves. So a little bit more organic. I'm just kind of looking for the gaps and filling it. So there we go. So who's attempted a one-sheet wonder recently? I know Christine's fairly new to my channel and she's been having a go, so it's been great to see her projects on Artful Stampin Space. Is anybody else new on here watching perhaps for the first time? If you're watching this on the replay, it's great if you could comment and say hi. I'm always pleased to hear from new folk joining. So for those of you who've followed me for a while, please forgive me when I have to repeat myself sometimes, because, you know, sometimes there are new people who come on and they don't know a lot about me. So there we go. Hi, Denise Ray. You're new to my page. You're very welcome. Can you have 6 rolls of the... Janice, I really quickly read your comment and I thought you were asking for toilet paper. Oh, dear. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Where are you from? Great to hear you. Hi, Kathleen. You did as well. You've had a go, have you? Fantastic. You can't stop now, Christine. Oh, fantastic. Well, and you're using your stamps, because I think one of the comments you made to me was that you're actually using your stamps. So Christine Morgan is a bit of a crafter, or is very much a crafter. And I know, let's not go there. Let's not mention, should we just call it the TP? Let's not call it, yeah, let's not talk about it. From Missouri, welcome. Really great to have you here. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yes, so please do ask any questions if you know, even if you think, oh, that sounds like a silly question, it doesn't matter. You know, if you're new to paper crafting, if you're new to stamping, you know, no question is a silly question. It's just a question that's unanswered in your head, you know, and once it's answered, and you know, it's great then, isn't it? So Steph's been doing it as well. It's addictive. It's very addictive. Oh, hold on, let's read this thing about the cat. I've missed the thing. So I painted the paper black, put 2 eyes in the middle. What's that? She said, the teacher. A black cat in a coal cupboard, I said. She wasn't happy. That's brilliant, Wendy. I love it. That's so imaginative. Why didn't she like that? Terrible. Right, I'm thinking I'd like something to offset the purple. I'm finding the purple very bold, but maybe it's fine to have the purple bold. I don't know. There we go. You love crafting as well. What sort of crafts do you do, Denise? Do you do paper crafts, or do you do a bit of everything? I'm a bit of a dabbler. I dabble in all sorts of things. I was crocheting and knitting earlier this evening. So, hi, Deborah. Oh, have you, Janice? I'm looking forward to seeing that. I know I said I was only going to do one, but I'm very tempted to have a go doing something else. Or should I just go to bed? I know what, I'm going to do half of one. Look. This is my consolation. I've got half a piece of soft sea foam here. Why is my beeper going off? Right. Oh, I've just had a message asking me to be a model for a 40s fashion show. Oh my word. Oh, well, I'll answer her tomorrow. I'm going to see her tomorrow anyway. I say. Right, what about this time we use this lovely grungy background. There's one thing I've never been able to learn is crochet. Well, I keep threatening, don't I, to do a little crochet tutorial on here. So watch this space. I might get round to it one of these days. Scrapbooking and sewing. And what sort of thing do you like sewing, Denise? Is it clothes or quilts or soft furnishings, that kind of thing, or anything? Or hand stitching? Is it stitching? Right, I'm going to go for this whole diagonal thing because it's working for me tonight. So let's just do it, shall we? Oh, okay, yes, I have to do that at some point. Oh, Martina, tatting is a form of lace making. I will show. This is actually a piece that Kay made me. So Kay, who's just commented, she does needle tatting. I tend to use a shuttle, but this is something that Kay made that's on my desk. So it's a form of lace making. There we go. Right. Okay, I'm gonna clean my stamp. Blankets, pillows, pillowcases, tote bags. Oh, fantastic, useful stuff. Vicky says, I've not done a one-sheet wonder yet. My style is clean and simple. So one-sheet wonder is a big jump for me. Well, Vicky, you could do a clean and simple one-sheet wonder. You don't have to completely cover your page, you know. Actually, I know this is not quite clean and simple, but I just want to show you don't have to completely go crazy. Let's oh, where's my stamps gone? Oh, there it is. Let's just use this one here. Oh, they do tatting in your village. Oh, wow. Interesting. What? Oh, you lost a stamp. You know what I thought? Oh, I think I've lost a stamp recently as well. But I'm not going to think about it too much. I noticed it this afternoon as I was prepping and I was like, oh. But I'm not going to think about it in the hope that it's just going to turn up by the time I need it. Yeah, you're a bit of a all-over craft as well. Oh, you'd like a tutorial. Oh, well, there we go. Right. I'll have to get off my butt and do one, won't I? Okay, so for Vicky and anybody else who's a bit scared off a one-sheet wonder and wants to keep it a little bit more delicate or a little bit more clean and simple, by focusing the design in stripes and leaving some white space, I think that might be your transition into it. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. So I used this on the grey last time. I think I'll use it on the grey again. And also this technique of being very strategic and always going in at the same point, you know, and just creating a very deliberate pattern. Oh, you want to learn patatting as well, Scarlett? Okay. Right. So have we got space for the little flower? Might do. I know. That's why it's so important. Not Wendy. Janice has just said so many hobbies, so little time. And I think that's why it's important that if your children are interested, teach them how to do these things. Because if you leave it too long, it then becomes quite difficult for them to pick up. You know, as you're an adult, it's harder to pick these things up. But if you've done it as a child, by the time you're an adult and you really appreciate it, you've got that skill and you've got the muscle memory for it all. I'm so fortunate my mum taught me to knit when I was younger, and crochet and tat and stuff like that. So. Although I think I remember getting very cross about knitting, you know, not getting it very quickly when I was younger. But there we go. Oh, you've lost the dots from Thoughtful Blooms. Oh, how so frustrating. There we go. So that could just be cut into, well, if you cut it into a square, you've got this lovely just design going through the page, you know, and you've got that little bit of breathing space with the white space. So that's quite fun. Oh, that's brilliant, Scarlett. Really pleased. Right, that's all of them used, isn't it now? Yeah, all the colours, sorry, that is. Yeah, it does a little bit, Martina. Yeah, thistles. Okay, so this is just a kind of circular design. It's just going to soften the whole thing. It's not obvious. It's not, you know, you can't really see it very clearly, but it's just softening the design a bit. Oh, bobbin lace. Yeah, I never got into bobbin lace, but it's very pretty. Right, there we go. Hi, Anne. Welcome from Indiana to Indiana. Yeah, that's right, Deborah. It's so true. Although I really struggled learning from my mum. I think we all probably do, don't we? You know, we find it hard to be told what to do by our parents. But yeah. But no, bless her. So pretty in that colour. Which colour? You mean stamping it on the soft sea foam or the petal pink? So this is a quick way to clean off your stamps. Just line them all up. Give them a good old soft sea foam. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's one of my favourite colours. It's just so soft and pretty, and it's light enough to use it as a card base and be able to write on it and still see it, so you don't have to put an insert. So yeah, it's a good one. Right, I'm just going to pile these up over here. I've just dropped a stamp. I've just felt it fall down. Oh, there it is. I don't want to lose another one. Right, so let's bring it back. There we go. So I'll go through the colours again. I have already listed them in the description below, so if you ever want to repeat this yourself or have a go doing this design yourself, I've already listed colours, but I'll go through them again. We used Old Olive, Petal Pink, Smokey, Slate and Rich Razzleberry. So in the French and German, that's Fruit de Bois, Himbeerrot, Ardois Bourgeois and Schiff. This is the one where I've got the sticker over it. Schiffengrau. Oh. Rose, Petal Rose. And I can't remember what it is in German. I think the stickers fell off. Sorry about that. And Olive Grun or Vert Olive. So those are the colours. And then the stamp sets I used were Gallery Grunge and Tropical Chic. So I've got a question, how long does the colour pad last? Will it dry up? Yes, it will dry up after multiple use, but the great thing about these ink pads is that you can buy re-inkers. So when they start to get to the point where my test is to do this, just to go like that, and if it's looking like you see there's fading there, I will then re-ink. I mean, that's not it's not terrible. But compared to this one's quite juicy at the moment. Look how juicy that is. So yeah, I mean, I obviously use a lot of inks. I know my stamps are trying, you know, they've had enough. I work them too hard. They're trying to escape. Yeah, so I do recommend that if you're able to. At the moment, we've been having some problems with our European customs, so not all the re-inkers are available, but they will be coming into stock slowly. Yeah, I do recommend that if you do love a certain colour, it's worth getting the re-inker at the same time. So these are £7 and the re-inkers are £3.50, and I've only bought a second bottle of re-inker. So I've been a demonstrator for 8 years, and mind you, the ink pads have changed a little bit, so I don't know. So these ink pads, or the current colours, have been around for about 5 years, and there's only a few that I've had to buy a second bottle of re-inker for because I've used them so much. But yeah, no, they do last quite a while. You've gotten into the habit of buying the re-inker when you buy the stamp pad. That's a really good idea, Cindy. Yeah. How do you apply it? Okay, well, I'll just do a quick demonstration with this one because this one needs a bit of ink on it. So I keep my re-inkers in the boxes that Stampin' Up sell because I find that they fit beautifully. Now, have I got the re-inker for this one? Yes, I do. Smoky Slate. Make sure it's the correct re-inker. I know that kind of goes without saying, but I have accidentally re-inked Pear Pizzazz with Old Olive. So Pear Pizzazz is a lighter green than Old Olive, and so I was just like, oh no. So I think I've ended up giving that pad to a friend. So I just squeeze and then just go backwards and forwards. Sometimes the ink is quite gloopy, so I would then just dot it on. But this one's quite a, yeah, you can see it's sort of flowing quite easily. Well, I don't know if you could see that, but I could see it as I was doing it. And then just to make sure that the ink has gone in really well, I use one of the Stampin' Up blocks that you actually purchase, because these have got beveled edges. They've got a really nice round edge to them, so you're not going to damage your ink pad. And I then run my ink pad through, run my block through the ink pad like that, then turn it around just to get it to all really soak in and also move around so it's balanced on my ink pad. And there's hardly any ink left on there. So I just, yeah, you can use a plastic spoon as well. That's the other thing you can use. But it doesn't hardly stick, so. What's my favourite colour? I can't say I have just one favourite colour, but Soft Sea Foam is one of my favourites at the moment. Blueberry Bushel and Seaside Spray. Lovely lipstick I quite enjoy at the moment. Pineapple Punch. I don't know, I go through phases. I do like Coastal Cabana. That makes me happy. And Bermuda Bay. But, it's combos really that I really like. Razzleberry. I use Razzleberry a lot, do I? Yeah, I suppose yeah. Yeah. I do like it. Oh, excuse me. Dear me. Right, time for me to go. Yeah, oh yes, an old credit card. That's a good way of doing it as well. Oh, yeah. It's a nice, fun orange, that one, isn't it? Mango Melody. Yeah. I'm not big on oranges, I have to say. I have to force myself to use them. But when I do, they make me happy. So, just one of those things, isn't it? Oh, I'll bring that one back in. There we go. That's the second one. Right, so I love seeing what can be created with just 2 stamp sets. You know, you don't need oodles and oodles, but just play with them and just change it up how you use it. So there we go. Oh, Night of Navy, yeah. That's just a really great dark colour, isn't it? Mossy Meadow. Love Mossy Meadow too. Right, lots of love to you all. Thanks for joining me. And do subscribe if you like what you see, and do share out with your friends too, because we have great fun creating these unique backgrounds, and then we can use these and cut them up for cards or scrapbooking or bookmarks or whatever you fancy doing. So thank you for joining me, and take care, guys. Bye.